So for our corrections, starting with Eileen, you said because I had a very busy time in my workplace, it's kind of not necessary to say like the time, right? I was just very busy, so you can just kind of simplify it. It's kind of actually it happens a lot to where it's easy to say the subject of like the time or like describing the time, but the word time is not necessary and it's often overused because I was very busy at work, yeah, or with my work, and also workplace is not really necessary. You can apply for that if you have qualified. You can apply for that if you qualify, or if you have qualifications. Yeah. I think these days I changed my ideas that people that love art a lot, maybe I think they're an artist. I think these days my opinion changed that people who love art can also be an artist. Yeah. And then in Korea, I can't understand the article each painting. In Korea, I can't understand the. I know you're talking about the description. Yeah, but that's hard to say. Maybe the description of each painting, or I can't understand the explanation of each painting. I think nowadays a lot of galleries and museums have to have some kind of explanation or some kind of description about the artwork. Next is Hazel. Everyone hoping to come summer. Everyone was hoping to go to Vancouver in the summertime. Or, yeah, I guess, oh, I'm sorry, hoping. People like to go to Vancouver in the summertime would probably be a better general statement to make. Instead of everyone was hoping to. It was a happy time for only. It was a happy time only for 3 months. Do you know the word bliss? B-L-I-S-S. Bliss is like a very happy time. And actually, when we say happy time, it just sounds like you're talking to a little kid. Like, oh, it's happy time. So, like, it was bliss for 3 months. It was bliss for 3 months. Or I was living in bliss. Sometimes we say in bliss. Like, I was living in bliss for 3 months. Next, which is the first time it's been sold for that expensive money since he had been an artist. When you were giving the summary of the article, you said, I'm sorry, it's the first time for, it's the first time for, the explanation is a little bit weird, sorry. It's the first time for an artist like Basquiat to sell, for an artist like Basquiat to have a work sold for so much money or for such a high price. The reason why you can't really say for that expensive money is because, well, we can't say that expensive money, but, and also since he had been an artist, I mean, he was kind of always an artist, right? So it's the first time that a work like this from Basquiat has been sold for such a high amount or for so much money. Just got to change up the structure a little bit. They have the good talented of their field, so I could admit their ability. They were very talented in their work, and I couldn't deny their talent. Or actually, we could just start that over. I can't deny how talented they are. Or it's undeniable. You can say it's undeniable too. Her background is very abnormal. Because of that, her artwork is very special because it's related to the story. So we're talking about Frida. Her background is very tragic, as we said. Her background is very tragic. And so because of that, her artwork instead of very special because it's related to the story, her artwork has a very deep meaning to it, or has a deeper meaning to it. Yanma? Last month was my final month at work, so I quit my work. Yeah. And then also, because you're repeating here, last month was my final month at work, so I quit my work. Last month was my last month at work. Just kind of, yeah. Yeah. Just, I'm trying not to walk far, just trying to have some Americano. just. So here you're just kind of repeating often. Just. So you can say, I just try not to walk too much and have an iced Americano. Or I try to have an iced Americano and try not to walk too much. If they can be just forgotten from other people, when you were talking about artists, why they express themselves, they want to be remembered. You said if they can just be so they are not forgotten, I think would be a little bit better to describe it, yeah, so that they can be remembered. And then last you said, I was not much impressed. It was not that impressive. And that's it.